Hi everybody, it's Meg from Books Off the Beaten Path. I'm going to take my glasses off so that I can see the camera better. And I just finished this book. It's another early morning book review, and we're going to talk about Mary Roberts Rinehart, The Man in Lower 10. Now, I have some mixed feelings about this, I won't lie. I was rather disappointed. But I don't want to talk bad about my girl Mary. I love Mary Roberts Rinehart, and you know that I do. So this was written in 1909, and I'm just going to chalk it up to it being an early attempt. In it, we are following Lawrence Blakely. And Lawrence Blakely is on a train at the beginning, and the lower 10, so they have these berths, B-E-R-T-H-S, and so they're like little cots that you sleep in, and they're numbered. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's the upper numbers, and then there's the lower numbers. And he's supposed to be in lower 10, and he goes to go to sleep in lower 10, and there's already a man there. And so he has to sleep in lower 9, but then that gets confusing because he wakes up in lower 7, and we're never quite sure how he got there. I guess the explanation was he just got up in the middle of the night and went back to the wrong bunk, I'm guessing. She kind of sort of explains it, but doesn't really. Well, anyway, Lawrence is a lawyer, he's an attorney, and he is carrying a bunch of very important papers for this very important trial that they're trying to get this guy convicted. And he wakes up in the morning, as I said, in the wrong berth, and his clothes have been stolen, and his attaché case has been stolen, and the man in lower 10, where he was supposed to be sleeping, is dead. And so, of course, everybody on the train suspects Lawrence. They suspect that Lawrence was the murderer. Kind of lamely. I mean, just kind of because he was in the wrong bunk and everything like that. Again, it wasn't the best plot of any Mary Roberts Rinehart. Now, you know how much I love The Red Lamp. You know how much I love The Door, The Haunted Lady I just reviewed recently, and I loved it, loved it, loved it. This one I did not love because the mystery was pretty predictable, and then you sort of had to take these leaps of faith. And then in the midst of all of this, there's a train crash. And Lawrence and his lady love, the girl who ends up being his lady love, are the only two people to survive it. But that's not exactly true because they come across another person by the road who it's a woman, and she's obviously in dire straits and everything like that, and they just walk off and leave her. What? Anyway, wasn't the best. I'm not going to go below a 3 stars, though, because it is Mary Roberts Rinehart, and she is my favorite mystery author because she does give you, like she did in this one, she gave you all the clues. It's just the clues are very predictable. Whereas as she evolves as an author, she gives you a clue that you don't know is a clue. And then at the end, you're like, oh my God, it was a clue and I didn't even realize it. So I'm just going to chalk this up. It was an early attempt. I'm glad I read it. I love having it in my collection, but 3 out of 5 stars. So what's my next read, you're asking? I know you are. My next read is, I'm going to read Midnight is the Darkest Hour. And we are going to go to the swamps of Louisiana and see some God-fearing folks in a place called Bottom Springs, and there's a monster running around, and we will just see how this one goes. It didn't get the best reviews, but like I said, a couple of booktubers that I follow have recommended it, so I really want to try it. Now, I also want to say that I have been getting some absolutely fantastic new subscribers that have their own channels, and I want to give a shout out to Believe in Your Shelf. She is wonderful, and I've just had a great time conversing with her back and forth on comments, and I'm going to link her in the description so you can check on her videos. And she's an amazing reader. She actually can read like 12 books a month. I can't do it. I'm lucky if I read 3. I mean, and that's lucky. But anyway, so I wanted to say that, and I wanted to say good morning, and let's just recap. 3 stars. Midnight is the Darkest Hour is the next read. Check out Believe in Yourself, Believe in Yourself, and give me a like and hit subscribe, and I will check you later. Bye.